Hi everyone, I hope you're all doing well. We got a little taste where I live of Hurricane Ian, and my thoughts are with those who were severely affected by it. I hope you're all safe and doing well and recover quickly. But whether it be hurricanes, rolling brownouts, or any other natural disasters or emergencies, a lot of people these days are looking to buy either their first or replacement, either fossil fuel generator or a solar power generator, something of that sort. Now, the problem is once they begin using them, they soon realize that if they start using high powered appliances like full-size pressure cookers, microwaves, coffee makers, etc., that they run out of power or capacity a lot quicker than they thought. Well, I'm here to help them with that. So let me introduce you to the Dash Mini Maker Grill. It comes in at $12.99, and what it is what the name implies. It's a little grill. So what comes in the box? Well, you get the grill itself, and you get a basic user manual with some recipes in the back. So let me get into the details of this thing a little bit. It could take all of about 30 seconds. It's 4 inches in diameter. It's got heated elements on the bottom and the top, and the grill on the bottom and the top are both non-stick coated. It's got an indicator light on the top, and it's got an AC plug. That's it. So now that I've spent all that time going over the lengthy list of features, I'm going to actually go cook a burger for you and show you just how easy this thing is to operate. Now what I'm going to hook it up to is my Oupes 1200. This is currently my favorite solar power station, so I'm going to use that. And I'm going to show you just how fun and easy cooking can be. Power it up. You power my power station on. Okay, we're good to go. Turn on our AC. And we're going to plug in. Now it says to let this thing warm up. Once the light goes out, if you can see the blue light on, once the light goes out, it's supposedly ready to cook. Now I looked in the recipe book, and it says for most burgers, most items in general are about 6 to 9 minutes. So we'll have to watch it kind of carefully and see where we're going to be here. So as you can see, right now it's pulling 276 watts out of the power station, which is less than the rated watts, but will that make a difference? I don't know. We'll have to see. Okay, now our light's gone out, which indicates that it's ready to cook according to the manual. So I have my burger right here. It's a little bigger, I think, than the grill. I don't know. We'll see how this comes out. So now what it recommends is that you actually, oh yeah, it's heat coming off of it for sure. What it recommends is that you actually spray it down with Pam, but I don't want no Pam on my burger, so I'm just going to throw it in there as is. Listen to that sizzle. Let's see what we're pulling. Right now it's not pulling any wattage, which is odd. You would think it would be on all the time. Maybe it goes in pulses, heats and then stops, heats and then stops. Oh, I just heard a click. Yep. So it's heating back up. Must have a thermostat in there that senses when the temperature is too low and it kicks it back in. And it's a very distinct click you hear. So it's pulling again, almost 275 watts. So I'm going to let this cook. Okay, so one thing I noticed when it's cooking is the juice seems to run out the side a little bit. Now the frozen patty, when I put it in, stuck out around the edges a little bit. As it's cooking, it softens up, so I was able to push it in a little bit. Now this thing is never going to close because doesn't have an articulating hinge on the back. It's just a straight hinge, so it's going to sit and it's going to be open somewhat. Another thing is it's dripping juices. Luckily I had the foresight to actually make a little cooking surface here on my workbench. I don't need grease on my workbench either, get ants and stuff. But I can definitely smell the meat cooking. It smells really good. My light's on, which indicates that there's power, I believe. Yeah. So
I don't know if pressing down will help cook it any faster. It did just blow out a whole bunch of juice. So maybe that's not such a great idea. Okay, so this thing's been cooking now for about 7 minutes. I'm going to call that good. One thing I have to say is it's very messy, at least, cooking a burger where it's going to have a lot of juice. If you were to make a sandwich or something else like that, obviously it wouldn't be that juicy, but if you're cooking something like this, it is a mess. Be careful when you open it. There's a lot of steam built up in the top, for sure. So let's go ahead and unplug it. It was pulling about 275 watts the entire time, so once it got started. So let's go ahead. Doesn't look like it made too much of a mess with the non-stick surface, but like I said, there's a lot of juice in here. Burgers are going to be messy in this thing. It's nice though. Look at, I got some nice grill marks on it. Let's go ahead and slap it on. My finger is on fire where the steam burnt it. I'm gonna go ahead, put some ketchup, some mustard on it, enjoy this. And then after that, it's time to clean it up. We got some paper towels. You can see there's residue on here. So the grills, top and bottom, are not removable. So that makes paint up a little bit more difficult. Okay, I wiped off the majority of the residue, and now I have a little dishwashing detergent on a damp cloth. Following the directions, I'm going to scrub it down with that. Get all the little nooks and crannies. Then we have some regular damp or wet cloths with no detergent on them to basically rinse it. And I think that's about it. We'll let it dry, but I think we've done a pretty good job of cleaning it. I don't see anything stuck to the grill portions.
So now that you see me cook a burger with this, what are my thoughts? I think it's actually pretty cool, and I would use it in a heartbeat if I needed to in an emergency. It's small, it's light, it's easy to transport to take camping or something. It doesn't take up a whole lot of room, and it's dead simple to use. I mean, it's a matter of literally plugging it in, letting it heat up, putting your food inside, closing it, letting it cook, and then eating it. It's really that simple. And it's relatively inexpensive at $12.99 at the time of this video. So I know I wowed you with my cooking skills and I made it look easy, but if you are interested in checking this out for yourself, I will put a direct link to the grill in the description below. I will also put a link to the Oupes 1200 solar power station that I used while cooking in the description below. And as always, if you enjoy my content, then please like the video, please subscribe and hit the notification button. And as always, most importantly, if somebody you know or love could benefit from watching this video, then please share with them. So thanks for watching the video, and I'll see you next time.